Alrighty, everyone, how's it going? Little Tibbs here, and we are back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, and we will be continuing our Kingdom of Honduras run, where we have expanded throughout Central America, and we have become the Viceroyalty of New Spain. Now, historical is turned off, so a lot of crazy things have happened in the world in our last episode, which if you haven't seen that, you can go ahead and watch that. I'll post the link to the original in the description. So it's definitely going to be interesting. There's a lot of other nations, a lot of new, smaller nations too. And today, our goal is to take down the United States. And potentially, I'm hoping we get Belize too. But I want to pretty much expand to where Mexico's old territories were, and maybe get an American puppet. Then we'll see what happens with Canada when we get there, depending on how long this takes. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll see you when I'm here. Alrighty, and we are back. So just looking at our situation right now, we are in a faction with pretty much all of South America. So overall, we're pretty strong. Allies are pretty big too. Got the Italian faction. We got Balkan Defense Pact. And then Phalangus Congress. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but interesting. Then we got Chinese United Front, Japan's faction. And there's also a Australian faction, which do they have any friends? They don't actually have any friends in their faction, and they're communists too. So my goal is to take over the faction. So to do that, we gotta have a lot more manpower, and we also need few more factories, it looks like. Then we can take over the faction from Brazil. So I'm guessing once we take over our American territories, we should be able to. However, we're not quite built up enough. So my main strategy for this, we're going to build a crap ton of forts. So let's go ahead. I want level 10 forts all across this border. And I hope it's hold the line. First, I actually want to get all these repaired first so we can get all this stuff ready. And step 2, I need a navy and an air force. So I don't have the 1940 subs, but they are being researched. We're getting our improved aircraft ready. Once those are done, I'm gonna get them being constructed. So if we look at our current production, you can see we got basic airplanes. I do want to get at least improved everything. So if we go to research, yeah, I want to at least get these before I start making them. And then I also need some of these researched. So I'll go ahead, let that happen. Then once the next development happens, I'll loop. Alrighty, next update. Kingdom of Albania has joined the Baltic Pact, which is gonna give Italy a bit more trouble here. So this war it's expanded quite a bit. There's only 2 people in Italy's faction, and there is quite a bit. Uh-oh. There's a cat attack cabinet on my desk. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. I got a few more factories to allocate. We're gonna get some motorized, so hopefully we can fix supply issues once we start pushing into America. And then I'll just build more convoys until we can get new submarines. So we got our submarine design here. It's gonna be decent, I think. Got our speeds a little off, but that's okay. We got level 2 engines, and then 3 sets of level 3 torpedoes. And we've also got a basic snorkel, which will help us avoid detection. We are still at war with Dominican Republic, but I'm hoping to put an end to that. I'm gonna take about half our troops. We'll put them with a new general here. And we'll go ahead and naval invade. Alrighty, update on this European war. Looks like Italy's making some progress. They push into Romania a bit, which might be unfortunate because it looks like the bulk of these countries are authoritarian. So I think if I can, I can't even send volunteers because of Dominican Republic. But once we end this war here, I'm gonna try and send some volunteers here to help clean up Italy, because these are going to be good allies to have, especially since they're all authoritarian. Looks like our friends are trying to naval invade. That might have weakened them up a little bit. I'm gonna send my attack now and see if we're gonna be able to take this. Alright, looks like we might be able to make some progress. Unfortunate. We might have a landing. It's not looking too good though. Looks like we're already retreating. And it looks like the American Civil War has ended now. So we do have a unified America under Douglas MacArthur, and he has a lot of buffs that are going to be very bad for me. Alright, so my next strategy, I'm going to try to take Cuba. I'm hoping by grabbing Cuba, we might be able to make a landing somewhere here. Then we could probably hop over here a bit easier. Then we'll have the entire Caribbean under our control, except for these few islands that the British and America might hold. Alrighty, so it looks like there's some issues in Russia. Looks like they're going back to the Tsar, which this is actually nice for us. They're gonna be authoritarian, and it looks like that they got rid of their little communist problem. Although there is quite a bit of a split between the fascists and democrats. So hopefully they'll remain authoritarian. Alrighty, we have begun our war with Cuba. We'll have an attack ready in 7 days. And then I got 13 divisions, so I'll be storming them. So we'll go ahead and see what happens. Looks like some more issues are happening over here. Italy seems to be about winning now. We got Yugoslavia is making a return. Kingdom of Italy is doing quite a bit. Baltic Alliance will probably be ending soon. They just seem to be getting overrun by Italy. Alrighty, so we got our friends here. And we are ready to make our invasion. So let's go ahead, start it. My buddy's got some supplies for us. At the same time, we might as well start the war here. Alrighty, so we might be able to make a landing soon. We got that. Stall any reinforcements. I don't know. Okay, we are getting landings here. Let's see how they work. Alright, looks like we might be able to do something here. We got one green. This one's not looking too good. But I think we might just get a landing here. Looks like they're getting reinforcements. Never mind. Alright, well, it was worth a try. We're gonna go ahead, call them off. And now Haiti's involved. I'm hoping what this does, it's gonna force their armies to spread out quite a bit more. Alright, so I went ahead and designed these tactical bombers. They're gonna be able to bomb out everyone here, hopefully. We'll see how it works. Alright, now I've designed a heavy fighter. I haven't really learned a whole lot about how your custom air units work. I just got the Back for Blood DLC recently, but we'll go ahead and see how it works. Oh no. Hades joined the Allies. This is not good. Which doesn't look like Britain's jumping in quite yet, although it's going to be a bit of an issue if they do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and take a few of these units. I'm just gonna put them on the front line here. And it looks Cuba's joined the Allies now. Oh yikes. Alright, so we have gone to war with Britain, which means I need to take Belize instantly. This is a big problem. So America can wait now. As long as they don't join the Allies, we should be fine. But I'm not holding my hopes up. We do have all of South America, but France and England are very powerful enemies, as well as all the British puppets here. So hopefully we'll be able to hold on. So go ahead, set convoy escorts. Then hopefully they don't get through. We are. Oh, never mind. I guess it changed their mind. So we can get some non-aggression packs here. Yeah, this could be a very big issue. Wait a second. Oh my. Alright, so America just joined my faction. That's amazing. I think we have a chance now. So we're not going to war with America. So I guess I can just go ahead. I don't want to cancel all those. So I'll wait for this to be done. Then I'll go ahead and cancel this. So I guess we got a front line in Canada. I'll go ahead and station our troops up here. And we'll help America push the Canadians. This is interesting. Oh gosh darn it, Russia's gone fascist now. Unfortunate, but we have bigger issues to worry about. So thankfully America's on our side. That's gonna help us a lot. And it looks like we're gonna be okay. So let's go ahead and get our troops up here. I'm gonna try to help America push. So let's see how our naval invasion does. If it works, great. If not, oh well. Wait, are we... Okay, we just landed. Secure this point. Oh gosh darn it. Our troops might be dying. We gotta get in. Okay, we did land here though. Can we do anything? Not really, so I just need them to hold on. So let's cancel everything. We need a naval base here. Pronto. Now I want you to launch as soon as possible. You guys join this. Yes. And then you can defensive line. Just go through here. That should help out a little. Alright, push back Canadians. Alright, we need... Oh gosh. We need some naval superiority. So let's try to do something here. We can scrap this. I just want them focused there. If we can get this thing fast. We just gotta hold until end of the month. This is bad. If we can hold this point, I think we might have it. Oh, Canada is gone. Alrighty, so we just got some people to wipe up. There's some French, British troops that are all encircled now. So if we can take them out, it should be good. Alright, so situation in Europe. Warsaw has fallen. Looks like Poland's going to die soon. And then German Empire. Hopefully they can be a good friend. What do we need to take this over? So we need about double the manpower on the field, and then we need a few more factories. Manpower might be an issue. We do have plenty. I should probably work on getting some more on the field. We do have special forces being made right now. hopefully they work out. Alrighty, so we have been able to construct our base here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have these guys set front line, and they should just sail in, and hopefully they don't get caught by anything. Alright, yes, we are able to push actually. So let's go ahead and take down Cuba, and then hopefully we can do something in these two countries. We have exiled divisions. What? How do I have... Oh. America left our faction. Interesting. So, honestly, it's not too big of a deal as long as they're not at war with us. Oh. Yeah, that's ahistorical for you. So we might end up actually going to war with America. I lost my war goal against them, I'm guessing, but it's not too big of a deal. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get some bonuses here. Alright, so we have taken the capital of Cuba. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing. Once we take this out, we should have an easier time getting rid of the rest of these dudes. Alright, we've gone ahead and taken this airfield. Now we just gotta keep going, and then eventually we'll be able to capitulate Cuba. Alright, now if we can attack here. And we just capitulated Cuba. So, oh, that's a lot of anti-air. So we got, holy crap, we got 12,000 small arms. We got more than that actually. But we got lots of artillery. This is gonna be perfect. Wish we had more support equipment from that, but overall, really good win. Alright, so we can go ahead, launch our invasion. Let's see if this works or not. If it does, great. And we actually got a chance here. Let's see what happens. Alright, we made a landing. Can we... Let's move through here. Let's support this attack. Oh, yikes. Alright, for whatever reason, our exiled troops here aren't actually doing anything. I'm gonna see if setting that will work. Alright, yeah, that works. I'm guessing because we didn't have naval superiority, it wasn't actually launching them. We do, however, have our naval base set, so if we can get these guys... Is this not a naval base? Unfortunate. I guess we could try taking one. Let's go ahead and cut them in half, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, so we've cut them in half. If we can take out Haiti here. Looks like this naval battle going on right there. Alright, Russian Empire starting a non-aggression pact. Now, if we can take this place, I'm certain that we're going to be able to take this. First, looks like everything's fine here. We're gonna go ahead and attack this point. Hopefully it works out. Not quite. I don't know what our dude's doing here. Or why they're... Oh. They're trying to... Okay, there we go. That should work. We can just take this point for free, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And they only got one division there, so I think we can probably just knock them out. Alright, with that, we've took out Dominican Republic. We got a bit of equipment, not as much as Cuba gave, but looks like we also just stopped enemy reinforcements from getting in. So that's nice. Yeah, looks like... Okay, this is getting interesting. So let's go ahead. I want to take this point. Hopefully it works. Still trying to naval invade here. I just knocked Haiti out, and we also got an encirclement here. There we go. Alrighty, so we've actually done the decision that makes Belize our core. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead try to do something with Jamaica. I'm gonna get 10 divisions. We don't actually have any generalist Plymouth, so I'll just send this guy. Then I just want it to launch here, then go to here. And hopefully that works out. So we need to wait 14 days. Alrighty, so we have begun the naval invasion for Jamaica. If we can take it, that'd be great. Oh, it actually looks like we're gonna get an easy landing. Looks like, oh, they're actually trying to take it back right now. So let's go ahead and check our war stats. Dominican Republic, we've taken about 10,000 of them. French Republic, we haven't really done a whole lot against them. Republic of Cuba, we got 12,000 of them. Haiti, we got 4. Haven't done too much here. Canada, we've gotten a few of them. So honestly, we haven't done a whole lot. So we could probably do a bit better on our kill rate, although we don't have too many ourselves. We did lose a lot of naval invasions, and we got a couple divisions that were encircled. But overall, it's not going too bad. We are slightly at a disadvantage this war. Some of the Asian countries have fallen, although South America does stand strong. We are defense sole. Yeah, Russia's actually joined Japan's faction. So looks like they got a couple front lines here. I don't think Russia's gonna have too much trouble. Looks like they had some issues here. All in all, if we can somehow get to Africa, I think we could do some real damage. Limit the amount of resources they have, which will slow their economy. So what I want to do, if we could get a landing somewhere in here. Oh gosh. What can we do? If we can find a desirable landing point, maybe around here, I think we might be able to pull this off. So I think overall the war is doing well. America's getting pushed slightly. I wonder if I can get military access. There we go. So until anything happens, we can bring these groups back together. But I'm gonna go ahead, help with this front line. Just 20 divisions, but hopefully they'll help out. Alright, so we have gotten some volunteers from Germany. They're not actually involved in the war, but they are sending us a considerable volunteer force to help out. It'd be great if Germany would hop on our side, just because like they could outflank Ukraine, they could break through here, and then maybe even take down France, as well as give a nice launching point to take down United Kingdom. So if Germany could get involved, it'd be great. I could actually get docking rights. So if I do that, I'll be able to bring my ships into there, although that's going to be a long while until I can actually do that. We just don't have stuff to do so. Alrighty, I have designed some naval bombers here, so I'm hoping we'll be able to help take care of their navy. Alright, update in Europe. Looks like the Balkan Alliance has pretty much fallen. All we got left is Czech Republic. And then we've also got these two new Yugoslavias. They're both communists, but oh no, this is Greece right here, not Yugoslavia, my bad. Alright, one issue we're facing in Russia, looks like they're getting pushed slightly. Petersburg just fell. Finnish have definitely done some work. Hopefully Russia will be able to hold, because they're one of our biggest allies. Although yeah, they're getting pushed in the south, I believe, by Chinese. People's Republic of China. We're just trying to push up here in Canada. I think I might be able to pull off an encirclement here if I'm quick enough. Doesn't look like we'll get there in time, but doesn't hurt to try. Alright, so if we take this tile, looks like we'll be able to circle the army on this side, which that'll be a few divisions. Not a whole lot, but everyone's good. Alright, unfortunate news. Looks like the German Empire has gone to war with Russia. This isn't great because Russia has a whole lot of enemies, and they're also the biggest distraction from keeping the Allies from attacking South America. So I wouldn't be surprised if our allies are getting naval invaded anytime soon. Alrighty, so we managed to get the Canadian front nearly pushed out. We're just having a little problem here, although it looks like we're about pushing in. Once we take this, we can snag up the rest of this land. Then we'll be able to knock them out to Newfoundland, and we'll hopefully capture the entirety of this army, assuming they don't retreat all the way back to Britain. Alrighty, so we just about pushing back to Newfoundland, and also looks like our buddies from America have done a naval invasion from behind, so it looks like we might be able to cut off this entire army here. Alrighty, we have completely encircled 5 divisions here. We're just going to go ahead and crush them. And then, yep, they're all falling now. So this is the last resistance in Canada. Except for over here, but I don't think they're really gonna do anything. They got a port here, which might be an issue for the Navy, but I think I'm just gonna let America deal with that because it mostly just threatens them. Alrighty, I have designed some desert infantry, which is gonna be for our attack in Africa. Especially when we're pushing through these northern provinces. But hopefully they go well. I'm gonna go ahead and begin training them. And we'll just put more territories. Alright, looks like we've actually gained a friend in Africa. We got the Gabonese Republic. They're not actually in our faction, but they have joined the war effort. If we can get some sort of naval supremacy, that would be great. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys on escort here. And unfortunate news, it looks like Peru has left our faction. It's unfortunate, but we'll just have to work without him. Alrighty, and new news, pretty good. Iran has revolted against their occupation, so it looks like we're going to have a bit of a distraction in this area. Apparently Cuba, despite being capitulated, has holdings in Iran, which is quite odd. So I never knew they actually put troops over here. So I'm a little confused, but overall, it's ahistorical, so what do you expect? Alrighty, so the first of my troops had just arrived to bolster the front line in Africa. Looks like this is perfect timing, because I don't see a whole lot of friendly units here. We'll go ahead and keep seeing how the situation goes, and then I'll update you guys when some time passes. Alright, interestingly enough, it looks like America gave Japan some of their Canadian holdings. Definitely interesting. I wasn't expecting Japan to be controlling territory like literally all the way across the world, but it's interesting. Looks like another war happened within our mix of a whole bunch of wars. Yeah, Brazilian-British War, Brazilian-British War 2. So definitely not in our favor. Russia's about to fall, honestly. So once that happens, I think it's going to be a bit tricky, but we do still have America on our side. We got Japan. Uh, we got Mongolia, I guess. I don't know how they're holding, but I'm guessing not too well. Well, they're not doing too bad. They got some troops. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it looks like they got this area. Yeah, it's interesting. Alrighty, I've begun my push in the African campaign. Doesn't look like it's going too great. If we can just take a few tiles at a time, though, I think we should be fine. We are actually threatening an encirclement on some of these units. So if we take this tile and this tile, this group we encircle. If we take this tile here as well, we'll probably capitulate this entire country here, as well as encircle this British division. So let's see how we do here. Doesn't look like it'll work. Yeah, it's not gonna work quite at the moment. We're gonna go ahead, turn this off, and then we'll go ahead and halt. So right now I want to hold, make some minor pushes that'll allow us to encircle, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, looks like Iran's not going to hold for much longer, which is unfortunate. But they did buy us a little bit of time and stalled off some of the British from focusing in on our African holdings. Alright, looks like Moscow has fallen on the Russian front. It's a complete mess here. I don't know why they've gotten themselves in a war with Germany, Finland, and pretty much all Europe, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunate setback, but I believe with the entirety of the hemisphere over here on our side, besides like Peru and Paraguay, I don't think we'll have too much of an issue, especially since Germany isn't actually at war with us. There's at war with the Russians. So couple major countries, but overall just a lot of minors and having to take them down. Alright, so small update. I managed to push a little bit through here. This is going to force their armies spread out quite a bit, and I've also got an opportunity to encircle some of their troops. They've actually got a wide open border here, so I'm going to go ahead and send my shock troopers in. We'll see how they do there. I don't think they've got anyone really going. Maybe this group here, but I don't know if they'll make in time. Alright, it's official. The Russian Empire has fallen. That's a very interesting sight to see. Ukraine took most of the Russian territories, but looks like Turkey got in Chinese, communist Chinese, and looks like some resistance is still here, but they're just all encircled, it looks like. So unfortunately, looks like that whole pocket's going to die. I believe I've gotten a little encirclement here if I can take this tile here. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll update you if it works. Alrighty, so we've landed the encirclement. We just gotta go ahead and take these tiles, which will be a little bit of time, but these units should fall, especially since they can't move back. There's a lake in the way here, and then I got troops all around them. So small issue. America demands me to be a puppet. This is bad if we get into a war with America. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know how we're gonna make this work, but I'm gonna say never. If they want to try to war me, they can. I know this isn't gonna go well. I'm calling back some of my troops here. Hopefully they get there in time. I do need to fix this front though. So let's go ahead and select half divisions. We'll put them here. And then other 12 will be on this side. So if I need to make sure I'm actually ready. So I'll go ahead and throw some of these units here. Alrighty, so we have managed to pull off this encirclement. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. Then hopefully we can get some reinforcements to guard this border. They do have a war army, but doesn't look like they're fully here yet. So I still have a little bit of time. Alright, some small setbacks in our Africa campaign because I had to pull out most of my forces to the American border, which some of them are now arriving. We've unfortunately been unable to hold all these provinces. We don't quite have enough troops to man the border. We are holding on this side. The city has been fought over several times, unfortunately. So hopefully it works out. I'm trying to get some of these troops out back to America, but they keep taking the support from us. And the AI doesn't want to use this one. Alrighty, so small update. Looks like Gibraltar has fallen to the Americans. This is nice. It's going to give a nice little staging point for any attacks. And I just noticed Germany is at war with America now, and they've actually made a landing. I don't really want to go to war with Germany too. They've definitely caused a lot of trouble, but I'm not willing to have another empire at war with me. Well, fair play to Bulgaria. They're at war with the entirety of Europe now, as well as a whole bunch of India, Africa. They've just really made everyone mad. So quick update on war stats. We've lost about 250,000 troops, mostly the United Kingdom and the French. We've dealt a bit of damage to them, but it's not going too well. We do have quite a bit of manpower available. Our faction's still standing strong. We haven't really had any threatening invasions yet. The only issue I might have is with America because they threatened to puppet me. But overall, I don't think we got too many issues. Africa is really the only front I'm worried about, and that's just because we're split up pretty bad. Alright, so another issue. The Congo apparently joined the Allies, so now our front line has stretched quite a bit more. This is very unfortunate. Honestly, I don't have enough troops to hold this line, so we're gonna go ahead, edit, and I would appreciate if I could capture Lagos. Actually, there's a opening in this front, so let's see if we can make something with it. Alright, so we've liberated Lagos. I'm gonna try to work on encirclement if we can take care of some of these ports. I don't know if they have any railways, do they? Not that I can see. I don't know if I'm able to see what they have. Actually, I think I can. Yeah, so I can see the railways. There's really not a whole lot, so if I can cut off these ports, I think we might have a chance to take them out. Alrighty, we managed to encircle one of their units here. I'm looking at some other fronts. this side is gonna be quite challenging, especially because I got so few troops. There's few openings here and there, but I don't want to be too spread out. Alrighty, so we got the encirclement dealt with. That should shorten the front line on this side. So we are managing to sink quite a few convoys. Hopefully we're able to pick it up some more, and we should be able to hopefully destroy any support that's coming for this front line here. Now if I can get some more troops, we should be able to just walk around them, but I don't really want to get my troops encircled right now. Alright, let's just hope we're able to get in here quick enough. These units move so slowly here, but I'm hopeful. Alrighty, we've managed to encircle this division. Let's go ahead and finish them off. Then that's one. How many they got here? And alright, looks like that was 2 divisions we encircled. That's gonna put some more pressure on them. So they gotta spread their troops out a whole lot more in order to cover the flanks. I want to go ahead and keep trying to encircle them. If we can get these few tiles, we'll encircle this group here. So let's go ahead and push into this. We do have quite a few troops here. What can we do here? Nothing. Alrighty. So we do have an opening here. How many troops we got on this front compared to the other one? So we got 12 on this line and only 7 here. So I'm gonna see what we got. So I'm gonna pull this dude back to this line. I think pushing west is more important. So if we get these ports here, they're practically done. They can't get any supply. At least not nearby, because they have no railroads. On unfortunate news, it looks like Panama has joined the Japanese faction. They're still helping us out in the fight, but it's unfortunate. We no longer have Panama in our faction. So we can't take over the faction yet. We need over 1 million troops on the field. I don't know how long that's going to take. We can go ahead and add another division, but it's definitely going to be interesting. We're nearing the special forces cap, so that's going to be an issue, but hopefully we're able to work past it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this port here, hopefully cut off some supplies. Actually, capital is right here, so if we can take that, that'll hurt the Congo quite a bit. This front line's still pretty big though. I don't know if I can stretch out that far. Oh well, we'll see what happens. So it doesn't look like the Americans are actually going to attack, so I might send a few troops back to Africa, just enough to fill up this army. Then I'll leave the rest here just in case. Alright, let's go. Ooh, that's not good. Let's go ahead and put pressure here, try to ease off that attack. Looks like it's working. Ooh, that was a good counterattack. Looks like we're going to push these guys back. Take this village here. Alright, so we've been taking on a whole lot of troop convoys here. I don't know what they're trying to do. Actually, this is interesting. Looks like one of my dudes got encircled, but we do have a port here. So they're not losing supply or anything. We just gotta make sure they can hold. Alrighty, looks like Peru's back in our alliance. So that's definitely nice. It actually looks like we got the entirety of South America now in our alliance. Only countries that aren't on our side is Panama and America, which America might be dying to Germans. They haven't been pushed too bad. It's pretty easy to hold these points, especially since they're so large. So defense will be easy there. They just gotta actually push back at some point. Alrighty, it looks like we've been able to encircle these units here. We're gonna go ahead and finish them off. And then hopefully, yep, pop pop. Alrighty, it looks like they're practically giving up their ports, which means we should be able to get rid of a lot of their supply. If we can take this one, that is. If we do take this, that means their nearest supply point is like way over here. Otherwise, not a whole lot more they can really do. Alrighty, so it looks like we got a breakthrough on this side. We should be able to... I hope we can get a breakthrough here. Yeah, it looks like we're forcing them to retreat. And all we gotta do is walk inside. Oh. Let's go ahead and take this quick. Alright, looks like we caught their troop convoys here. We're gonna sink them real quick. And we'll take this port back. That tank's retreating. So if we can take this point, it'll make us not be quite as spread out. Let's go ahead and have this guy support. Alrighty. So we sunk that last convoy. That should be another few divisions lost. Another convoy sunk here, despite their large navy presence. Alright, so we've captured these points, although we're at risk of encirclement. I'm going to stall them real quick here. And looks like we got a few divisions heading down to cover it. We just gotta make sure they can hold the line until they arrive. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. It'll make it so we're not quite as spread out. Let's go ahead and put some pressure there. Yep, and they're encircled. Alrighty, looks like we got another encirclement here. And pop. Now, it looks like they just left the entire front line, which is great for us. We can just walk inside. Alrighty, so I gone ahead and encircled divisions along here. We're going to go ahead and clear them out. And then if we can do so... Oh, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to at the moment. But we got them there for taking whenever we can. And it looks like we've also got their capital we can just snag. So I'm going to go ahead and take their capital. Looks like they've actually got some troops here. I'm going to go ahead and put some pressure. And it looks like one of them just got popped. So they're going to be weakened there. Should be able to pop them. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, that's them dealt with. And another port. If we take this airport here, allow either this place. I don't know if they've got a whole lot. I don't know what's happening here. Looks like our next batch of reinforcements arrived, so it'll be a little bit easier to push. We've already been doing a good job just with what we got. So, oh my goodness, there's like a billion different wars happening. Okay, it's only 2, but they keep calling their friends into these secondary wars, which is literally just the same countries. Alright, so some more news in Europe. It looks like we got some of these Nordic countries on our side. Sweden and Norway, as well as Denmark, has joined the fight against the Allies. So I'm hoping they'll be able to put a little bit more pressure on these guys. Looks like Spain joined too, so Spain's on our side. They're going to be fighting against the French, as well as helping out in Africa. So let's see where that goes. Alright, it looks like they just completely left the border wide open again. So I'm going to take this to my advantage and just push up. Alright, so it looks like French Indochina is revolting against Siam, which is kinda complicated. Siam looks like it's about to fall. Japanese front line does not look good. Looks like they're getting pushed back. They might even be at risk of encirclement. Some of these pockets, if they don't pull out of this area. Alright, looks like these people have kind of made a bit of a blunder. They're moving into this area, but they haven't really covered the rest of the border. So they're kind of at risk of getting encircled, and with the support of Spain, it looks like this entire front is about to collapse for our enemies. So we're going to go ahead and just snake our way through here. Take on as many of these ports as possible. And that should completely cut them off. Alrighty, so a little bit more on the war effort here. It looks like things are really dying down. So the Dutch East Indies, one of the major powers, have fallen. And they don't really have too many major powers. So it looks like France, which is currently being pushed back. Bordeaux was taken. Toulouse was taken. And it looks like they're just pushing north. We got a little encirclement here. So if France falls, the United Kingdom will be the only major nation left, which means if it falls, the war is over. So I'm going to focus on this front line here. And then if we can successfully take this, we'll be able to launch potential invasion on England through the Spanish seas. Alrighty, looks like we've just trapped this last little pocket here. They're trying to get in some more reinforcements, but it looks like our convoy raiders have intercepted them. So there will be no escape for these troops here. Looks like they lost a lot of troop convoys, so they can try to escape, but they'll get sunk, or they can die in battle against my troops. Alrighty, looks like we're about to get this last little encirclement. I'll go ahead and take them out at the port. That way they have to retreat inland. Alright, so with that done, we have just secured this entire front. That means we can either go through this southern front. Honestly, I don't see a reason to do that. None of these countries are majors, so I think I'm going to keep it secure with what I got here. But I'm going to launch a naval invasion with these units. Alrighty, so it looks like this war, a relatively minor war between Italy and the Baltic states has ended. Czech Republic has finally fallen to Austria. So it looks like Italy gained a lot of Baltic states and Austria gained Czech Republic. So it looks like they're not at war at the moment, although, actually no. They got a war goal against Russia, but they can't really do a whole lot with it. It looks like Italy has gone and declared war on the Russian Empire. Alrighty, we're getting some volunteers from Greece. Nice. Alright, looks like Spain is making some more pushes along France. They're threatening some minor cities. But if Spain can make a comfortable push, I think the war is practically over. Britain's pretty much the only major power that they have that's been untouched. They've been losing quite a few convoys, whether that be troop or freight. So their supply lines are getting pretty hurt in their colonies. Alright, another war update. Looks like Spain's also pushing on the African front. I'm going to actually take some of my army here and help out with that. So we'll send some of our desert infantry to help support, as well as some shock troopers. Alright, so small issue, looks like Spain got naval invaded by Britain. However, my forces that were planning a naval invasion were actually able to help stop it. So we're going to go ahead and do our best to secure this area and hopefully encircle all these British troops. Alrighty, so we are pushing through this North African front against the French. It looks like they're about to be encircled as long as they don't have military access. which looks like they do, so we might have to cut them off before they're able to utilize it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these points, and then hopefully they're unable to retreat. Alrighty, looks like this group got encircled. And pop. Alright, all that's left is this small pocket, and then we should be good on this front. And there we go. Already, update in Spain. We managed to get rid of this group here. And we've also got a good push going on in France. So since I'm not able to gain naval superiority in these areas, I'm going to go ahead and move my front to here in hopes that we can capitulate France and then pretty much just have England be the only major country. Alright, small issue in Africa. Looks like they've got themselves encircled a little bit. They have made some big pushes. It's incredibly risky for them because if I just take this point or these few points, they're completely trapped with all these divisions. So I'll go ahead and clear these guys up. Alrighty, we're pushing through France with some minor success. I'm hoping to take Paris and try and capitulate them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they got their debuff or they capitulate early, but if we take Paris, that'll definitely cut their forces in half, especially if we can get this coastline. So something happened. Sweden has capitulated, which caused Spain to crash. Yeah, I think we just lost because of oh no. Alright, this is very bad. We just got yikes. Yeah, I really don't like that. We were literally just about to take France out, but oh no. Alright, can we actually move through here? So I'm a bit perturbed about that. Definitely complicates things. This could even cost us the war because we just had 12 divisions encircled for no reason. So I'm gonna try to set as much of a front line as oh no. Alright, it looks like we're completely screwed. If we can make a run for it in Spain, maybe. Just go ahead and get down here. If we get... oh no. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Well, that's definitely interesting. We just lost probably 200,000 troops to that. Little upsetting. We'll just have to try to take them out a different way. I don't understand how Spain wasn't a major in that. It definitely ruined a lot of things. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. So we do have a small group of men spread out throughout the North Africa campaign, but it's gonna be a pain to actually take all this back. Especially, I'm guessing France is gonna start pouring in reinforcements as soon as they take that little pocket. So a bit unfortunate. We're still doing a lot of damage to their convoys, but I don't have much hope for this war anymore. America's still stuck there with Germany. Yeah, it's not going great. Alright, looks like British troops pulled back on this African front. That means I don't have to be quite so spread out. I really don't want to push to this front, but let's check, see if... Oh. Yeah, unfortunate thing is they got a lot more major countries. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I've been this war, been playing for like almost 5 hours now, and we're not even close to being done. So I don't even know what to do anymore. I guess we'll keep taking this. I can try to resist, honestly. I think the homeland is safe. With America here, we got our allies, but yeah, it's a bit game breaking when Spain just capitulates out of nowhere, just because Sweden here fell. So more European news. Yugoslavia has capitulated to Italy. Looks like Greece is about to follow. That being said, looks like Japan's front line is sort of stabilized. Although it's not looking good for them considering they're against pretty much the entire world. We don't have quite as much of a hassle, but it's kind of annoying. We lost all that progress with Spain collapsing, as well as some new major powers such as Nepal apparently being major. So that makes sense. We also got British Iraq as a major. None of that makes sense, but we'd have to capitulate them to actually end the war. So we'll play this out a little bit and see how it goes. But I don't think I'm going to keep going much longer. Alright, we got a quick little encirclement on this North African campaign. We're sort of making our way up. I'm hoping I want to at least take North Africa before I end things. They can't even push through this way. It's not that important. There's no ports or anything there. We're continuing to destroy their supply lines through the convoys. There's not really a whole lot they can do on this front. They're gonna... Supplies getting pretty crazy. I don't think they actually got railroads. But I'm interested in seeing how this goes. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing though. Alrighty, quick little encirclement here. Looks like we're going to get some pops. Thank you, allies. Now I can focus on this front. Alrighty, big encirclement. And we stopped that naval group. We did lose one of our destroyers, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do. Alright, got a nice little encirclement here. Let's see how this goes. So it's 5 divisions we just popped. There's a bit more here. They have landed another naval invasion, but looks like Brazil has their troops on it. So I'll cover this point. I'll go ahead and take this port. Easy peasy. And it looks like we just encircled quite a few more divisions. So go ahead, push here and here. And it looks like we'll get this encirclement real quick. Alrighty, there we go. So looks like quite a few divisions. Let's go ahead and check stats. We've lost about 500,000. We caused 200,000 to the French. They've done about the same to me, although that's kinda not cool considering the game screwed me over. So French Indochina, I sunk few of their convoys, which led to those casualties. Done almost 300,000 to the UK, so about double what they did to me. 150,000 to Canada. They're not even on the board for me. Yeah, we've done a bit of damage. I reckon I'd probably be able to win the war, honestly, but it's just a matter of how long it's gonna take, and I really don't like. As soon as Spain fell, I just saw my another 3 or 4 hours flash before my eyes, and I don't like. We could have probably won within an hour of taking France, but unfortunately, with Spain falling, it's gonna take probably like 3, 4, maybe in 5 hours to finish this stupid war. So I really don't want to finish it. If people really want me to continue, I don't know if the save's even gonna work after today, because it's the 7th when Road to 56 updates. But if I get, let's say, 10 likes, or the mod doesn't break the save from the update, I will continue. But we have to get 10 likes on this video. Other than that, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. There's not a whole lot for me to really do. Like, I can try to naval invade France or the UK, but honestly, their navy's just way too powerful. They keep landing these naval invasions in North Africa, so we're definitely doing a lot of damage. We could probably win the war, but I really don't want to spend the 3+ hours on top of the 5 I've already spent playing this episode. It's gonna be chopped up a bunch, just so you don't just see me sitting here quietly. You'll only be seeing the semi-interesting bits. So it took a long time to record all this, so that's why I'm calling it. If Spain didn't fall the way it did, just because Sweden fell apart and they were in a faction with Spain, I probably would have kept going. But since I just kind of lost all that because Spain fell, I really don't want to continue. So anyways, I'm gonna call it there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, or if you didn't enjoy, you can dislike. I don't really mind. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.